Hey everyone, and welcome back to Best of the Best Movie, the podcast where we figure out once and for all which movie is the best movie of all time. I'm Brett. I'm joined by Dustin and Dylan.
Hello.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Of all time.
Moving on. I hate when people answer my question with another question. I asked a pretty simple question.
I think we've said this before, but John Carpenter's The Thing. The original, the second The Thing.
Yeah, you've asked this before, so we're allowed to clown you.
So we're allowed to
question.
fucking clown you.
I want to see John Wick's The Thing, baby. That's what I want to see.
You killed my alien.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Wait, what?
People, here it is. People keep asking me if I'm the Thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm the Thing.
No, that you don't want. I like how your first pitch, Dustin, was that the Thing was his pet, and he's mad that they're trying to kill it. Like he's not trying to kill the Thing; he's trying to kill the people in the Antarctica.
John Carpenter's killing the Antarctic research team. Yeah.
John Carpenter. That'd be
Like-
interesting.
John Carpenter.
Have you guys seen any movies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tons.
Tons.
Name
Just any movie. Lion King. I saw that once.
No.
Oh God.
You said.
we were literally just watching Scream 2.
Yeah.
As well.
No. TWO.
Why you guys? So instead of watching the first one, you watched the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We figured that's the same.
Yeah. I'm broken, man. I can't keep watching these movies.
No, these movies suck. I hate.
These movies all fucking suck
No,
now.
they're all great. That's what makes it frustrating. If we had to watch shitty movies over and over again, that would be bad.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, that'd be better. Excuse me.
because if we had to watch Grown Ups 2 over and over, it wouldn't be that big of a deal because we already
Yeah.
don't
But
like them.
since it's like Scream, which I love, I have to like ruin it more and more by being forced to watch it, which I didn't do this week. I do apologize.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna watch. I'll be very honest with our audience. I'm not fucking watching a single one of these movies for another
You should
year.
watch him at least for the final battle.
Yeah, I probably will watch them for the final battle.
I watched.
I'm watching them. We're gonna double screen it again, and we're gonna watch them at double speed.
I'm going to be honest. I watched both these movies with a different commentary tracks that I found on YouTube. I don't want to plug them because neither of them are good. So
Wow.
That's very fair.
They were boring as hell. I feel like I should just watch the movie. But if you are looking for a commentary track for Scream, Wes Craven, he has the most insight. Best by far, one of the best commentary
Yeah,
tracks.
probably.
Yeah.
You should watch it with the commentary for Spy Kids 2.
You mean, you know what's funny? I was like, I don't want to like flex a little bit, but I was gonna watch it with the Pretty Much It commentary track. I was like, oh, this would be fun, see how the boys riff on this one, and they don't have one. They don't have a Scream commentary track.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I remember them doing
So I texted Eric, and I said, "Where's the Scream commentary track, dude?" And apparently, what he said he was gonna do it. But then he found out we did it, and he was so jealous, or something.
that. Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
I don't know. He had some reason, some bullshit reason of like he did it. He was gonna do it, but his wiener got stuck in a blender or something like that.
Yeah, that happens to a lot to him.
I feel.
I mean,
Send my condolences.
that's what happens when you're a nudist and you have a blender collection.
Yeah,
And
he-
wiener gets in the
He has a lot of the devices from Gremlins. The dad was an inventor, so a lot of them don't work well. So
Yeah,
I think-
the first draft of Gremlins was that all the Gremlins, they defeated the Gremlins by getting all their dicks stuck in those gadgets.
yeah. So I say we should tweet at Eric to tell him to watch Scream and do its dumb commentary track.
Okay, do it.
I almost made him say, "Hey," I almost called him up and said, "Hey, just talk about the movie while I watch it."
Can you just watch it with me?
Just do it private. But I'm not going to talk back. I want it to be a commentary track, baby.
What's your favorite scary movie? I don't care if I've asked this before. I want to know again. It's probably something dumb because you're like, I don't want jump scares.
I
don't
always
like
say,
having fun.
I think I always say
It follows.
It follows.
I know it.
But even though it has 2 jump scares, I like it.
I say definitely not Ernest Scared Stupid, because that movie sucked, dude.
No, that movie's good.
That movie sucked.
Maybe bad.
That movie's good.
That movie sucked.
I watched it last year for the first time because it was on TV at my mom's house.
No, that movie's good.
It was really bad.
The movie's bad. I'm trying. I like
What do you like?
Jurassic
Wait,
Park.
what other movies have you watched?
Jurassic Park. Well,
You like Jurassic Park?
that's
not-
a scary movie.
I'd say it's a scary movie.
No, it's a movie. It's a movie.
I don't think it's a horror movie. I
Yeah.
think it's a scary movie.
Well, then by that definition, anything could be a scary movie.
Yeah, you know,
Fine, I'll
the
jump in.
Florida Project's pretty scary.
Yeah, the movie is actually pretty scary. We watched Run.
Run was interesting.
Run, Joey, run.
No.
Joe. Wait, is that
Directed by the
is that,
director of Searching.
does that have to do with the show Run?
No, but that show's also good.
Aren't they both on? Aren't these both HBO things?
No, one's the movie's Hulu. The
Oh.
show's on HBO.
Oh, see, I thought they were both HBO for some reason. I was like, did they make a movie out of the show? I was super.
Streaming, all blending in your brain.
I was super
And then I
confused.
watched The Happiest Season.
You're a big Hulu dude right now.
Yeah, well, I never use Hulu, but every now and then I'll jump in on it.
You
And
could say
then,
you're in Hulu heaven right now.
You could say that, or Hulu hell, depending on my views of the movie.
But yeah, you haven't said your opinion on them, and
The
and
Happiest
knowing.
Season was pretty good.
Oh, I was about to say, knowing that one of them's about gay people, I'm sure you hated them.
Yeah, that part was scary. Talk about scary movies, right?
What'd you give it on Letterboxd?
3.5 stars.
Okay, I'll
It's
watch it
pretty
then.
good.
Out of
And then
what?
I
Out
rewatched
of
the
10?
movie Tremors, which is a scary movie, kind of.
Tremors?
Yeah,
Yeah, Tremors is a horror movie.
Tremors is fun.
Tremors
It's-
isn't a
it-
horror movie.
It's like a horror comedy.
I'd say, you know what?
Like a
It's a
creature
monster.
feature.
It's a creature feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You think
saw.
creatures aren't scary. Hey, Brett, you have a lot of packages behind you. What's going on there?
Packages?
Yeah. Oh,
They're
You
just.
might want to hide all the
They're
switches.
just-
yeah,
Empty.
we get it. You have
Hold
like
on.
10 switches.
He's got
Okay,
eight-
Mr. Beast.
It's literally one switch and one dock. Okay, am I not allowed to have an extra dock so we can
Got a
play the
doctor
switch?
one?
Huh?
Get the fuck out of here with that one, Dylan. That was a stretch.
do you
That was a stretch.
What do you say?
Yeah, we watched Run. I rewatched Orgasmo because it's on Netflix for some
Dude,
reason.
we already talked about this.
Did I say that last week?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Well, then I also watched was it Fighting with My Family, which I really liked. And
Is that with Sarah Jessica Parker and she's coming home?
No. I'm coming home. No. And I also watched The Trial of the Chicago 7 by Aaron Sorkin, which is on Netflix. Yeah, it was okay.
Sounds like
It
a
was-
Speaking of Aaron Sorkin.
The whole
Sounds-
time I was watching it, I wanted to watch one of the movies that we're talking about today.
But you didn't watch it.
Exactly.
Quid pro quo.
This is another week where I thought about watching a movie. I was
What
like,
do you think about watching?
I'm gonna watch this. This one's more embarrassing than last time, but this time I was like, I'm gonna watch Cheaper by the Dozen, and it's
Cheap by the dozen.
it's not streaming anywhere. Disney.
I thought you were
Wow.
gonna say Jeepers Creepers, and then I thought of Jeepers by the dozen and what that crossover would look like.
The family has to do like a family Home Alone style fight against the Jeepers Creepers monster.
What? I thought there was gonna be a Jeepers monster with like 12 Jeeper kids.
And he marries another Jeepers monster with 12 kids.
That's not Cheaper by
Like
the
the Brady
Dozen.
Bunch now.
There's only one set of 12
Brady Bunch
kids.
and Cheaper by the Dozen, the same idea.
Yeah, but Cheaper by the Dozen's like they both have like 7 or 8 kids.
I
That's
just
the same thing as the Brady Bunch.
I just
No, they both had like 2 or 3.
They have 3 each. But I just don't want to see the post-credit scene to this because then it's going to be 12 cars driving by. That's going to be too long.
Each car has like one has a B for license plate, the other one has an E, the other one has a A.
But if you're curious, Disney Plus only has Cheaper by the Dozen 2, which I was like, I ain't going to watch the sequel without watching the first one. So
Of course.
Yeah, character development.
I don't want to be lost, even though I've seen it. I saw a short clip of Cheaper by the Dozen, and it showed Ashton Kutcher, and I was like, Ashton Kutcher's in that movie. I need to check this out.
He's in the first one too, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
He's
talking
like
about.
the boyfriend.
I just remember that movie was it had the crazy cats. It had Hilary Duff, and I was like, whoa, and it had someone else. It had people.
Oh, whoa, someone else.
Yeah, the guy who played Clark Kent in what is it, Smallville.
Oh, Tom
yeah,
Welling.
That's probably.
he's the oldest of the kids.
And I couldn't watch it
Too scary.
Yep. So I watched an episode of The Mandalorian instead.
Ooh.
I think I might have cheaper. This is not joke. I think I might have Cheaper by the Dozen on DVD. I used to watch that movie a lot when I was a kid.
What are
Now,
you thinking of Mandalorian so far this season?
well, now when you said cheaper by the dozen, sound like Jeepers. I thought you were about to say I got Jeepers.
Cheapers.
I'm a few episodes behind, but this is not a huge spoiler, but minor spoilers. I was very sad when I saw they did the big spider trope. All these fantasy series have big spiders in them. Harry Potter's got a big spider.
Star Wars had no giant spiders up until the
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
Lord of the Rings has a giant spider. Now Star Wars has a giant spider, and I'm like, come on! They're like, at least this one they actually they had a pretty
It's like
good
a snow spider.
But they put up a pretty good fight. I feel like most times you see a giant spider, it's like very scary. They might web you a little bit, but then you get out of it. You just wave a flame or you do something to get out of it. This one, they weren't playing around, even though they did. Spoiler alert: they did get out of it. The Mandalorian did not die.
Oh.
Oh, you froze on my end. Well,
We lost you.
I hear you. I hear you.
You're walking through your internet connection's currently going through my lap.
I feel like my internet connection's fine. I mean, I'm streaming like 2 shows right now at the same time, and they're fine.
I'm streaming like 18 different things right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm downloading cheaper.
Back.
I'm downloading Cheaper by the Dozen
Okay.
like 3 times.
So Brett hates spiders.
I'm just gonna smile until things get back to normal.
Are you seeing speed?
Huh? I'm smiling till it gets back to normal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's never getting back to normal.
Make it easy to edit around.
Yeah, this makes it easier to edit.
Let me check. Let me do it.
It might be on my end. I don't know. Katie might be.
I'm gonna do a quick. I'm just gonna do a quick internet test.
Well, I want to do.
Usually it'll get like this for me.
I want to do a speed test too.
Internet test.
I'm doing a speed test.
Google rotten speed test. Damn, I'm at 170 megabits per second downloads.
Is that good?
176 megabits. Yeah, it's damn good.
Wait, you're at
I'm
one,
at a
you're at 100 and
Pretty fast uploads.
you're at 170.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So I'm plugged direct. So we have a mesh network. We have
Yeah.
3 modems.
Yeah.
And I'm plugged directly into one, hardline. So I get really good speeds on this computer.
So is that your Mbps download?
yes, that is my download speed.
And you're at 100.
176.
Cause I'm
9.3.
Because I'm at
uploads.
1.
I think we found the problem.
I think we found the problem here.
I'm at 1.42.
No, he's not.
It says it right there. My internet connection's very slow. Your internet download speed might be very slow.
You know what? I can think of a good idea for a Christmas present for you.
Well, I have a mesh network, so don't try that.
Yeah, don't even think about it.
I have the old Eero. The Eero. I don't have your. I don't want people to hack you, so I won't say yours. But I don't have your whatever you use. But I got the old Eero.
We have a Google Wi-Fi.
But I have a router right here, or a modem. I don't know what you call these. The mesh thing. I have one right here. My internet should be good.
What's it? Is it like? I don't know. Well, we'd have to take a look at
Oh.
yours.
I'm testing again. I'm at 5 now, baby.
That's still not.
6,
Are you sure that's not upload?
6, 7, 8. It went up to 8. I'm at 8 right now. No, my upload's around 4, 5, 6.
Let-
Why is my upload? Yeah. Ooh, 6 point.
Uploads are normally low. Uploads are a high upload speed, like a really high upload speed, is like 10 megabits.
Well, why is my upload 6 and my download is 8?
Hmm.
We'll
You're back now, kinda.
yeah, okay, we'll just slog through this a little bit.
Yeah, let's try to select through it. Let's edit, and we're back.
I ain't gonna edit that out. That's
The
fun.
giant spiders are no good.
Fuck giant spiders. Hey, what are we talking about?
We're
Speaking
talking.
of giant spiders, we're watching Scream, starring David Arquette, who is in Eight-Legged Freaks.
Whoa.
Which is
And
a good movie.
and I would say spiders have a few good legs.
Yes.
Oh, and
And spiders are lawyers.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was in Live, Die, Repeat, which
They have tentacles. They're not spidery.
Yeah, those aren't spiders.
They're
Fuck.
They're
They're
squiddy.
aliens.
Fuck.
No, we'll get there. Hold on. There's a bunch of people in the field. Well, Cuba Gooding Jr., Snow Dogs. No.
Demi Moore.
Snow.
Demi Moore,
Charlie's
G.I.
Angels, Full Throttle.
G.I. Joe. No.
G.I.
G.I.
Jack Nicholson. He's been in tons of stuff. Mars Attacks. No.
Ooh, Mars Attacks.
He's got to be in a giant spider movie. Was anyone in Wild Wild West?
Was anyone in King Kong? Who's in King Kong?
Jack Black.
Jack Nicholson.
Adrian Brody.
All right. Well, David Arquette. He's good enough for
We got
both.
one,
We got one. We got one.
We got one. So let me do a little rollback time. So yeah, so Scream went up against Gladiator and won it a landslide against Gladiator. Then it went up against Beauty and the Beast. It won in a landslide.
This movie's coming out with the land.
Then it went up against Pulp Fiction, which it won in a landslide, 3-0.
Very Stevie Nicks film.
All right, let me go A Few Good Men. A Few Good Men beat Black Panther 2-1, not a landslide.
Who voted for Black Panther?
I did.
Oh,
Oh, wait, I did.
You've never once wanted this movie to go on.
A Few Good Men beat Napoleon Dynamite 2-1. And then it beat Twilight 2-1.
Wow, I'm such a good hitter.
Yeah, I've never voted for this movie. I don't want it anywhere near the semifinals. Why are you guys...
It's a good movie.
It's damn good.
It's good, I
damn
guess.
fucking film.
I guess. It's so good you won't watch it.
Well,
I've already watched it 4 fucking times. 4 fucking times.
Why didn't you do the double screens? Why didn't you put them next to next? Let me do an up.
You were coming in and out just then, and it sounded so fucking funny.
Yes, my
did you
internet.
say something about the mask?
No.
Did you hear something about the mask?
I didn't hear anything, man. I didn't fucking hear a single word he said.
So, here's what I'm gonna
Credit.
say. While we got good in, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you right now.
While you guys can hear me, I'm just gonna say, one of these movies is enjoyable to watch, and one of them is not. And A Few Good Men is not.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I'm not,
Oh.
I'd say both are highly enjoyable.
no, you
Don't
don't
pay attention.
Oh, sorry.
you don't.
Both of them are very enjoyable. Both of them are iconic '90s movies. Both of them, anyone who's interested in film should certainly watch both. Sorry, I keep bumping the table.
So you're saying you got a good friend over. I mean, Tommy just came back from Boston. You know, he's been up in Boston for
Oh,
about
of
8
course.
years, and
How
he's
do you know about Tommy from Boston?
because I listen in. I have a bug in your apartment, but
Oh, okay.
let's say he comes
Do I
back.
have a spider in my apartment?
He comes back, and the spider comes back and tells me what to do. And I say, hey, don't get giant or I'm going to hate the hell out of you.
He said, I won't. I'm small.
Tommy comes back, and he says, dude, I got some peak corn. I want to watch a movie with my bud Dylan. You're like, yeah, let's pop in A Few Good Men and have a good time.
Well, not every movie serves the function of just like a hang movie.
Oh, so it's not entertaining to you? So you don't want to watch it?
no, it's
Okay.
entertaining in a
So
different way.
that's
Justin,
that's three.
Yeah, I would-
That's three
This
votes.
I wouldn't invite someone over to watch A Few Good Men. However, if somebody asked me, was like, Dustin, what's a really well made, well crafted and just well acted film. It's like, oh, A Few Good Men.
But you wouldn't watch it with them. You would tell them to watch it, but you wouldn't watch it with them.
I would watch it with.
Seems
maybe in a
sus.
couple years
It
after
seems
this
sus.
is-
Okay.
Here's the thing. I want to invite my bro. I want to invite my boy. Hey, come on over. Let's watch A Few Good Men.
Let's
But
get
if I was,
drunk and watch A Few Good
if I was talking with someone who was like, "Hey, A Few Good Men," and they're gonna be playing it in the theater, I was like, "Oh, dude, we should go see it. It's gonna look
Yeah,
be in the
that'd be
fucking."
Okay, so you'll see it with someone.
Hold on. Pause. I think Dustin got a wife, dude.
I didn't get a wife. It's on the
Dude,
other
he's,
hand.
He's
Other
he's
hand.
tied down.
Other hand.
What's with the
So you would
I'm trying to accessorize.
you would watch A Few Good Men with someone as long as it's
would.
not in your house. It seems weird that a movie so high on this totem pole, it has so many. You can't do this. I wouldn't do
Maybe
that. I
after,
wouldn't
like,
do
a
that.
couple years after this, where I haven't seen it in a while, and like someone comes over, like I've never seen people. I'm like, oh, let's watch it.
Here's a question: would you watch Avengers Endgame at a funeral?
Yeah,
What's with all the stipulations? What's all, you can't do this.
I wouldn't watch A Few
what
Good Men
movie-
either.
What movie would you not? Wait, what movie would you watch at a funeral?
I don't know.
Con Air?
Hard Candy.
Who with Elliot Page?
yeah, with
trending.
Elliot Page.
Trending.
You can't say-
it was Ellen when they filmed it.
Okay, Dylan's gonna be like that now.
I mean, it's true. Just like the Wachowskis.
Yeah, but they changed it.
No, we talked about that.
yeah, but they didn't.
But they didn't.
They might on the fourth one.
Yeah, they're definitely.
What was I?
No
But
movies.
but here's what I'm saying. Okay, you wouldn't pick a lot of movies to watch at a funeral, but in like, if you want to say, hey, this movie's entertaining, this versatile. Scream is.
Well, you definitely wouldn't play Scream at a funeral. When people are getting murdered.
It depends. How did this person die? Do they
By
like?
getting murdered.
Do they like horror movies?
They love horror movies. Got stabbed.
That's a trip. That's a tricky one. If they got
Yeah.
stabbed. But if they just were in a plane crash, but they love horror movies, yeah, it might be fun to put on Scream.
Yeah, don't play Castaway at a
Yeah.
funeral for someone who died in a plane.
Don't play Final Destination for someone who died in a fucking plane crash. Don't play a movie. Even worse. Don't play a movie where a plane almost crashed.
Like Flight.
Yeah.
Well, that plane did crash.
No, it didn't. Well, I guess it
Yes,
did.
it
I guess it
It
did.
crashed into the ground.
But no, but most people survived, right?
yeah, but it still crashed.
Yeah, but they survived.
It still crashed.
It's a good. It's just
But
a
they
rocky
survived.
landing, Dustin. Dylan, who's talking?
Huh?
Hey.
I'm gonna chalk that up to the frame rate being bad up for
Yeah,
me.
frame rate. Hey, you guys didn't laugh at that last joke. Frame rate.
Oh, should we talk about the polls real quick?
Yeah,
Yes,
let's talk about
poll
the
me,
polls.
please.
So the Patreon, I asked
Poll daddy.
I asked the Patreon, 2 people voted. A Few Good Men received 50%, Scream received 50%. So we didn't
Wow,
really
another 50-50.
didn't really gain much there.
You said, I'm sorry, you said that was Twitter?
No, that was
That was-
Patreon.
Oh, okay. sorry.
Patreon. So Twitter, I usually get about 50, maybe 40 people voting. This time, 10 people voted. So people do
Ooh.
not care about these movies.
Ding.
Or they just don't care about us.
I mean, I never tell them
That's
it's.
fair.
I never tell them it's for this podcast. I just say, "Hey, which movie's better?" and then they reply.
Oh.
Because if I was like, "It's for this podcast," people would be like, "What podcast?" And I have to be like, "It's for my Patreon thing." They're
Oh,
like,
well, you have
"Huh?"
to join the Patreon.
And then to be like, "Huh?" But okay, so the Twitter, 10 people voted, 7 people voted for Scream, while 3 people voted for A Few Good Men.
Hmm.
Do these people comment when they vote?
No one commented. No,
You don't comment on Twitter. You reply.
you can reply.
You
but
can
no-
comment now.
I mean, if you consider replying, commenting.
It's just a different vernacular.
There's stories.
Say one. Tell one.
No, there's. Okay.
This is a story.
Do you want me to go to my feed and find story?
You
Wait,
want us to talk about Scream 2?
Do you want to vote?
I don't know how to find stories on PC.
Listen, I've been ready to vote for the past 3 weeks. But,
I'm ready as fuck to vote, but that's up to you, Brett.
but
I'm
you
voting
wanna talk
for.
about
I'm
Scream
voting
2?
for. I'm voting for Scream 1,000%.
I'm voting for Scream,
Whoa.
baby.
Let me talk about Scream 2. I'm also voting for Scream. However,
Yeah, Scream.
we're watching Scream 2, and it's fun.
It's really fun.
It's not as good as the first one.
I just want to point out.
We just keep wondering what the 5th one's going to be.
I'm trying to. I'm not going to share my screen because that'd be a nightmare. But I'm trying to. Put, it's just loading. My internet is so bad. It won't even let me put in the scores. It won't even let me do it.
It's like until you vote for a few good men, then it's done.
Oof. That's a good. That's a good enough for you. I like.
that's-
Yeah, I like this. This
That's
is
pretty
this is usually how I look at you when you're stepping on me.
Oh, hold on. I didn't want that.
That's also something you say.
Yeah, I cannot report these scores.
want that.
It's not letting me. But so Scream moves on. So we're also screaming that Scream is one of the 2 best movies of all time.
Yeah.
I think that's you know what I think this is one of the few times where it's like I'm not mad at that. I
I
think
was telling
Scream's really
Dustin
good.
that while we've been watching Scream 2, that Jamie Kennedy has the YouTube channel. He recently uploaded a video talking about how he got casted in Scream and the process behind it. And it's kind of interesting. So if anyone wants to hear it, it's like a 15-minute video. He's telling the story.
Did you watch the Drew Barrymore show when she did a sketch of like what if I don't remember her name, but she was like, what if she didn't die?
No.
Pretty boring.
I saw that it was like recommended to me, but I never watched
It was pretty boring.
it. Casey?
Yeah.
What's her last name?
Affleck.
It's Casey Affleck.
Dust-
No relation.
Dustin's having a good time. Yeah, a Few Good Men, super boring. It's
No, it's not super boring. It's super good. However, I think Scream is a better movie.
I think Scream is more entertaining, and I would also venture to say yes, it is a better movie.
it's
Better
better.
and differently.
It's better. I would show Tommy it any day of the week.
I would like
Tony?
you know how
Tommy.
a few good like I'd love to see a few good men the play somewhere, but Scream should be a play.
Dude, the set requirements for that would be terrible.
I honestly,
They just do it all like The Mandalorian. That's
You
what plays
can't-
will be now.
You can't do that in a play.
Plays will do that now.
I just want to say that if Tommy was coming back from Boston,
Lee Jones.
yes, our good friend Tommy Lee Jones, if he came back from Boston, I would much rather watch Twilight with him, and I'd much rather watch Napoleon Dynamite and Black Panther, all 3.
Wow. We're sorry that you had to do this for several months now.
Have you seen the stage show? I know none of us have seen it in real life, but the stage show for the Bourne thing at Universal,
Yeah, I've seen
that's pretty crazy. They could do a Scream thing like that. It's
yeah,
ba-
they do the Mandalorian thing.
Yeah, it's where there's like a screen behind you, but then some actual sets come, and then when when it looks like the camera's turning, the sets will turn with it, and it's pretty crazy. Like a car comes, and there's just a car on stage, and it turns, and it looks like
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Looks like a fun show, though. It's funny right now because all the stage actors are wearing masks, which they should be, but in the context of the show, it's funny.
Yeah, it is funny because they'll be on the screen with no mask, and then they'll come in
Yeah.
and they'll have a mask. I mean, it's funny to see, but
Hey, Brett, did you ever watch? Did you ever see Ready or Not?
does this answer you?
No, it doesn't.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
Well, you should check it out.
It's really fun.
It's really good.
Is it-
And the guys who directed it, the pair who directed it, I believe, are definitely directing, and I believe also writing or have written Scream 5, which is just called Scream.
Not Wes Craven.
Well, he's been dead for like 6 years. I'm
That's
sorry
good.
to break it. To
Good
you.
point. That's a good point.
Brett's like, I don't know if they believe that.
I forgot which one died. John Carpenter's still alive, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still alive.
And he
He's
does
still
he
kicking.
does like video game reviews. I'm not joking. He like loves video
Oh,
games.
really? Yeah, I think he had something to do with the Fear series for a bit. John Carpenter.
Yeah.
But I recommend Ready or Not. It's like a horror movie, but not like a scary horror movie. I don't believe there's really any jump scares in it.
That's it's based on hide and go seek, right? That's like the whole pitch
Yeah.
was like we're gonna make hide and go seek a horror movie.
Oh, I don't know if that was like the intention of the movie. But
I mean,
like,
100% it
but
is.
that's- I
They
mean,
literally say that they're playing hide and seek.
Yeah, and it's called Ready or
like
Not.
about you'd like it. It's about like a family who owns like a board game empire, and they have to do
I know what it's
Check it
about.
out.
Yeah, it's like a girlfriend and a new family or something like that. I
Yeah,
think
but those guys, the guys who made directing Scream 5, and I was telling Dustin that I'm just excited to see like a horror whodunit. I cannot wait to be in the theater, hopefully in the theater, like a year and 1 month from now, and just be like, who's the killer? Who did it?
What are you talking about?
Scream 5. It comes out in January. of 2022.
You were talking about Ready or Not for so long, then you're like, I can't wait to be in the theater. I was like, is there a sequel or is Ready or Not a horror whodunit?
Not
No,
really.
you
It's
know,
like
you know who did it.
It's like I don't really
It's
know
like
what movie
government,
to compare
right?
it to. It's kind of like
What was that one movie?
Who's Next, but a lot
That's
better than
exactly what I was thinking of. Who's
Oh,
next?
really?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a better Who's Next. It's along that line of, you know, a lot of horror movies these days are, unfortunately, they can't be earnest. They're like horror comedies.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
That would be a great idea for a sequel title. Like if say like Who's Next wants a sequel title, they're like a better Who's Next. Like you got to see this one. It's better than that one. This is a better.
Yeah, I really hope they don't ham up the comedy in Scream 5. Just called
God.
Scream. I know that comedy has always been a through line through these films, but I really hope they don't ham it up. I hope they take it seriously.
Dustin actually knows a thing or two about comedy. Can you do your routine?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Britt. I like smelling my own poop.
Wait, you
That's
do
it.
that on stage?
Yeah, everyone knows you and they all hate you, so they love it.
Oh no, I was about to say. I feel like most people be like, "Hey, who's Brett?"
Now everyone knows who you are, buddy. You're a big deal around here.
But it doesn't sound like they like me.
Oh no, that
You're a big deal in the way like Donald Trump's big.
yeah, you're like notorious.
So half, like 70 million people like me. I'm
70 billion?
million.
Oh.
70 million went
Yeah.
out of their way to vote for me. I'm pretty cool with that. I'm the second most voted
glad.
for person in the whole world.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm also afraid. I'm also afraid of Scary Movie or Scream 5, and how, because I think over the past 15 years, drama films, like indie films and horror films, like these genres have been kind of scared to rely on like what makes them them, and they've all been like crossing over with comedy a lot more and more.
I wonder if it's the Marvel effect.
I don't think it's the Marvel effect. I think what it is that like in the early 2000s, you know, after honestly I think it's 9/11. I think after 9/11 it became harder to watch like really sad dramatic films, and more of these dramatic films started using comedy elements in them, and then, you know, horror started doing it because, you know, horror got old and like nobody was doing good horror anymore, so they started using comedy elements, and then it just became a crutch where like people don't make good horror movies, or they don't make good dramatic films anymore.
I think with like A24 and like movies like Hereditary and Blumhouse Productions, I think horror is about to have a huge comeback. I think it's about to blow up.
I think if those two genres, and I think if horror can start standing on its own, and I think if we can start getting more like mainline romantic films that don't rely on romantic comedy, I think we could even see a boom in comedy movies again over the next 10 or 20 years.
In my mind, I say let's let the horror movies keep getting funny and worse, so that way they stop making horror movies, and I can stop seeing pictures of Pennywise show up in my YouTube feed of people doing theories about where Pennywise comes from, but they use the scariest face of him, and I'm like, well, now that's in my brain. Thanks for that.
What if they showed like Pennywise looking like a fucking idiot, just like a lame little?
I'll be fine with that, but
Okay.
they always
I
use.
saw him looking like a lame dummy in the second one.
You mean when like him makeuped? When,
Well, no, not that. At the end where they defeat him, spoiler alert.
Oh yeah.
He like shrinks down to like a baby and he looks like a doofus.
Yeah, but no
Well,
one
he
puts
looks creepy.
no one puts that in their thumbnail of their theories of like,
I'm sorry.
where did
I'm
Pennywise
sorry,
come
dude. I don't know
from?
what you're telling me. I don't know.
What if they just put the word Pennywise?
Ah!
Yeah, I don't know. I should be in charge of YouTube.
Oh.
That would be great.
Mhm.
So then you can kick Logan Paul off and then give us millions of dollars.
Logan Paul, he's probably one of the better Pauls.
Sorry, I meant to say Jake
I
Paul.
was going to say Logan Paul's at least, he seems to be growing up a little bit. I don't know if you watch his podcast. I don't watch all of his podcasts, but I see some clips here and there, and he seems to be growing up a little bit.
And yeah, I think if you compared Logan Paul now to Logan Paul 2 years ago when he showed the dead corpse, I think
As opposed to the live corpse?
yes, I think he's definitely changed a little bit, which is like that's. I think if anything, it's whether or not it's to save his career. I mean, who gives a fuck? At least he's not showing dead bodies or like fucking killing rats on camera.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm a fan or anything. I just feel like we should probably get. If I was in charge of YouTube, yeah, I'd get rid of the Jake Paul. But I'm sure at the same time, Jake Paul's making YouTube tons of money.
Dude, Jake Paul just fought a basketball player, and now he's like, who challenged him?
Shaquille O'Neal.
A lot of people challenged. Shaquille O'Neal challenged him. Eric Acosta challenged him. Fucking.
But yeah, he knocked that guy out right real fast.
Yeah, knocked him out round 2. And
wasn't it opening up for a Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, Mike Tyson
Some little rich shit opened up for like one of the greatest boxers of all.
Well, they just want to see him get beat up, right? They just want to see Jake Paul get beat up, and then he ended up winning.
Unfortunately, he didn't get beat up.
Well, Mike Tyson thanked him. He said that Jake Paul and Logan Paul were like one of the best things to happen to boxing in the past decade.
Well, I'm glad Mike Tyson's having a good time because he's such a good guy and hasn't raped anyone before. So I'm glad he's having.
He's never done anything wrong, and I agree with everything he says and does.
I'm sure
That's
he's
why I
having
love his cartoon show. His cartoon show that he has.
Yeah.
I don't think it's done anymore, is it?
I mean, I don't think anything's in production at the moment.
There's a tons of things in production right now. They just shut
things
down a
right now.
COVID testing place in New York for a show.
Wow, that's funny.
But then they
Lots
brought
of
it.
things
Then Miramax found out that it was happening.
Miramax?
Yeah.
Oh, they're still around?
Yep.
No. I didn't know that.
Even with that Big Daddy Warbucks taking control.
Miramax, Dimension, Screen.
Yep. I forget what movie, but there's a movie being filmed in New York, and they shut down a COVID testing place. But then the movie studio found out. They're like, "What? We didn't want that to happen." And I guess the testing place, they were the people who were like, "All right, let's shut down for this movie." And
Are you referring to that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio?
I totally forget what movie it was. No, that's that one movie
Yeah, it's that one movie.
directed by that one guy who did
Yeah.
Big Short.
Oh yeah, Dog.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. I don't think directs anymore.
Wait, is Adam McKay really directing that movie?
I believe he's directing.
The one about the asteroid coming to Earth?
I don't know.
Right now, this podcast has just evolved into
It's
a movie.
it's called Don't Look Up,
Don't
right?
Look up. Yeah, it's about like an asteroid coming to Earth.
I've only seen a meme because there's an official
Yeah.
photo
Adam
of the.
McKay, written and directed by. Holy shit, this cast is nuts. Here we go.
There's an official photo of Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, and they're both looking down, and so everyone's like, they're living up to the title.
They're doing it. Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, Timothy Chalamet, Kate Blanchett, Meryl Streep, Jonah Hill, Matthew Perry, Megan Lewinsky, Melanie Lewinsky, excuse me, Ron Perlman, Ariana Grande, Tyler Perry, Kid Cudi,
What?
Himesh Patel.
Does it just do the same thing as Big Short, where they just have celebrities
Oh
come
yeah,
in?
just crazy cast, and they'll be like, it'll be something just like Big Short, where it's like, oh, Jonah Hill's only in an office and he doesn't interact with any of the other cast.
I was thinking more of like along the lines of Bird Box, where they just have some of the most strange casting decisions on the fucking planet, doing like these like quick death rolls. All right, quick die.
So wait, so in Bird Box, you can't look at the people, right?
You can't look at all.
But here's my thing. So if the mask was in Bird Box,
Okay.
Here we go. That is what I wanted to
Oh,
say.
hold on.
he would have trouble.
First of all,
He would have
okay, we'll
trouble.
get to this.
He would have trouble putting the he wouldn't just
The
put a
mask
blindfold
would-
on and what? He wouldn't just put a blindfold on and keep it on.
I feel
There's
like
no
that's-
way the mask would.
I feel like
This is what he would put a blindfold on, and then his ears would grow eyes, and he'd be like, I'll find a way.
you guys keep talking about that. I'm gonna try to look up the connection between Scream and Puka in there.
I'll find a way.
We have to keep talking about the mask.
You guys keep talking.
Okay, here we go. Speed in a Bird Box situation.
What about the mask in a Scream situation?
Somebody kill me.
So in
He wants to die.
so in Bird Box, if you saw the alien, you try to kill yourself, right? Is that the?
Yes. If you see the creatures, you instantly see the worst thing you can possibly imagine that would lead you to want to kill yourself.
Mm.
Just makes you want to die.
It instantly creates these images and illusions in your brain that lead you instantly to be like, oh, I gotta fucking.
But
die.
they never showed the monster, right? That was their big thing. We're spoiling Bird Box over here, baby.
And who gives a fuck? That movie
It's been
sucks.
out for a while. No one likes it.
Yeah. I do think that
I
is
found it.
interesting. I think the concept's interesting.
I found it. The connection is very easy.
Hold on, wait, hold on. He said it's easy. Let's get it done without him.
All right. You good man.
Think of who's in A Few Good Men.
Actors.
Yes.
Oh, already got it. It's Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle. That's the connection.
To who? What?
Explain yourself.
G.I. Jane.
That's not what I had, but
G.I. Jane, she's in
Demi
this,
Moore.
She's in Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, and Drew Barrymore's in Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, and in Scream.
I have a quicker one.
There you go. There you go.
I have a quicker one. More
Okay.
streamlined.
I like Dustin's. We're going with Dustin's.
I like it too. I like it.
We're
even
going
as
with
far
it.
as Angels Full Throttle involved. However, Neve Campbell is in Wild Things, which also has Kevin Bacon.
Oh, the Kevin Bacon route. You know what? I gotta be honest. The Kevin Bacon route always wins.
No, Full Throttle. Full Throttle wins, and I stamped it in.
Yeah, but what would the mask do in a Few Good Men
Wait.
situation?
Wait, what? I'm so fucking stupid. Yeah, that is so good.
Wait, you just said you're so stupid. Why?
I was just thinking. I'm dumb. No, I thought I didn't realize. I'm just ignore everything I just fucking said. My brain's not working right now. Hey, what are we voting for?
We already did that.
Good.
All right, guys. So next time is the final episode of the podcast. It's
Yes.
the finals. We have 2 movies enter. 1 movie leaves. Well, the other movie will leave too, but one will leave with a trophy.
One will leave with its kneecaps broken.
Yeah, we're talking Scream versus Titanic.
Movies that came out about a year apart from one another. Not even, like 9 months. Something like that.
Titanic.
Titanic.
My
When
internet's
did
just,
Titanic come out? Memorial Day of '97. Look it
sure,
up.
sure.
Look it up.
No, my internet is doiked.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
So I'm not sure if the episode will come out next week or not. I feel like I was gonna try to get something a little special for it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. I was gonna see if I could get the full.
You gotta do it nude.
I was gonna see if I can get the full cast and crew of both movies to be on the podcast.
Yeah,
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool, but we almost did it. But then David Arquette was like, "No, I gotta do Nine-Legged Freaks."
Huh? That'd be scary.
That doesn't seem very useful for this. I feel like they'd be out of balance.
That's why they're freaks.
Yeah.
You got me there.
See, thank you, Brett.
I remember.
Titanic was released December 19th, 1997. But almost exactly 1 year from Scream, which was released December 29th, or I'm sorry, 21st of 1996. Just fun information out there.
That's
Hey, listen.
that's just good old fun we're having now.
Best movies of all time, all '90s movies.
That's
yeah.
true.
It-
Only 90s kids get it.
Yeah, but I feel like I was gonna say something now. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it
I
about
love
the
you too,
Was it
Brett.
about the mask?
No.
Okay, what if the Mask watched The Ring?
I think
Oh,
we
oh,
talked
oh,
about
okay.
this already.
What would the crank do in a few good men?
He's
And
just
Scream.
he's just in like the testimonial booth, just like.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he's the Jack Nicholson character.
You can't handle the chair. Then he just stands up on the chair and just goes like.
Oh yeah, like on the motorcycle. I see what you're putting down.
And the judge is just like.
Not my court.
Not in my court.
Boom, 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 boom.
What if I wish Jason Statham was the voice of the Scream guy.
What's your favorite scary movie?
What's your favorite scary movie, huh?
Scary movie.
To be fair, I do think murdering people would get your adrenaline up. I feel like
That's true.
becoming the Scream guy and just like even anticipating, like, oh, I'm gonna
But
stab
what,
this
if he's,
girl.
what if he's Crank 2 in it? Where he needs electricity.
Oh, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore Crank 2. If we ever make a Crank sequel, we're
Why are
ignoring
you
Crank.
making, why are you
We're
ignoring Crank 2?
ignoring Crank 2.
Why are you doing that?
We're ignoring it. We're gonna have the movie is gonna start with everyone with CGI young face, and a Terminator's gonna come in and kill someone.
Okay.
And then, I thought you were gonna say everyone's gonna have CGI young face, and then Clue from Tron Legacy is gonna come in.
Not
No.
from Tron.
No, I pictured, the Terminator just comes in and kills someone, and then Crank goes, well, the second one didn't happen. That would be fun. I don't think I've yelled at Dust about it. I don't think we've talked about The Mask seeing the ring. That does sound fun. I'm very into this.
It does sound fun. I think he'd be fine.
I think he would be fine. I think he would be fine.
Well, here's the fun thing: is like he's like fighting Samara, right? And then he's like fucking with her, and then somehow she gets the ring and gets the mask.
Oh shit.
Wait, what if she sees the ring tape?
Oh!
I guarantee you it does nothing.
It does nothing.
Somebody like knocks her out, and then like when she opens her eyes, the tape's playing in front
How
of
do you
her.
knock out this supernatural creature?
It's a question we've been asking for years.
Here's the thing: when Samara shows up on the 7th day, just have 9 of your biggest
Oh
boys.
my God.
Your biggest boys.
Biggest boys. He's a fucking square up, bro.
That would be
Square up,
funny
bro.
if someone like.
I think she just looks at them and then they turn into the melty.
No, she usually grabs them.
Don't you think she could take down like big dudes? Don't you think she can just go?
But that's what I want to see is like what's her technique, like how
Yeah,
do
maybe
we,
some rich mobster sees the tape and gets the whole team of people. He's like, listen, in 7 days, and gets like a whole team of people ready. And so the ring girl needs to go.
Expendables.
Yeah, they need to go through. But couldn't the ring girl just like loop around it as long as some technology is near him?
Well, that's the thing is like if they just like lock him in a big ass room, and then like all the big ass dudes are like surrounding him, and they're just like.
But then if we're going at this as a television thing or a movie, if he locks himself into a big room, then obviously the other mob guy is gonna be like, yeah, this is my time. Now I'm gonna take over his turf, and now he's being locked in a ring situation while his turf is being taken over. This is real tricky business.
What if someone watches the ring tape
Dylan
and goes
doesn't
to-
care.
and then goes to jail?
That's pretty good actually.
And then right when the Samara comes to get you, you throw her in the jail cell, and you walk right out of that building, baby.
Put the sunglasses on. Bow, 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 bow.
That would be an interesting scene, though. Someone's trapped in like a bar cell, and all these prisoners are like, "Whoa, there's a ghost."
See, here's what I'm thinking about. You watch the ring tape, then you pull a Parent Trap on that bitch. You find someone who looks identical to you. You find out that
I'm Dylan.
you
Or a
find
Hannah Montana situation.
you find what? No, I'm not saying put on a wig. I'm saying find someone who's like your twin sister, separated at birth. You swap
What if you
place.
don't have that?
You gotta have it. You swap places.
That's good. We're all good.
Dude, what if you face swap? What if you do a face swap?
don't you, I feel like when you watch the ring tape, it's not like they're not scanning your body, being like, okay, let's get that person.
What if an astronaut? Did we talk about this? What if an astronaut watches the
Yeah, we've talked about
tape
it.
and then goes to? Oh, we talked about this.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
what if it's
Okay, fine. Switch it around. This scene.
what if we dread the ring? So like Samara has to get through this building filled with gangsters.
But I feel like she would just like, she would just go straight through him, wouldn't she? I don't know is she a ghost? What does she do?
Yeah, she's a ghost.
We've never seen her combat more than like 2 people at a time. So that's the thing.
Hey guys, what about this? What if the president watched the ring tape?
Oh, what if that's how someone assassinated the president? Is they
that'd
sent
be
him a ring tape?
That'd be pretty sweet.
You think someone else would watch the tape before it gets to the president? You think president's like, hey, someone send me a tape. Let's give it a watch. I know there's a ring video going around, but I'm gonna watch
Hey,
this tape.
okay, how about this? Some guy.
Somebody.
Yeah, somebody who works at YouTube, some disgruntled employee, gets a hold of the ring tape and makes it so every video watched has an ad, and it's just the ring tape.
As an ad, they
have
don't.
to watch the ad.
I wish they could.
Like,
so,
in order
yeah,
to watch their unboxing video.
freaking.
You're trying to watch a BTS video. That's how they kill anyone who doesn't have YouTube Premium.
Yeah, there you go. That's how they sell the subscriptions.
Get YouTube Premium, or there's a 1% chance you'll get a ring.
Oh yeah, it's real small. Yeah, he makes the chance super, like it's insanely small, but it could happen.
Oh, you can still get an ad having YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
No.
no,
I'm saying they don't make it so every ad is the ring tape. They make it so like 0.1% of them are.
I
So
was
it's,
saying every single ad.
I know, but we're trying to make it a little bit more interesting, where people had to gamble. It's like, oh shit, I want to watch this
I
video.
really want to watch this
but there's
unboxing video.
but there's like a tiny chance I'm gonna see the ring video and I'm gonna die.
You bet I'm never gonna pay that $15 a month. motherfucker.
Yeah. But then it's
That's
just
a fate worse than death.
But then it's more about like which YouTubers do you really like? Like, dang,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch this stupid roller coaster video, but
I don't want to watch Jack Film's daily video. I don't fucking care.
yeah, daily videos would
How
be
bad
like.
do you really want to watch this family announce they're pregnant again? That's what's always on the recommended.
that's stuff you're watching. That's
No.
Should I, like, do I really need to watch the new review of the new iPhone?
Yeah.
But you know,
Really
Nick-
did
I got
Ah, shit, Marcus Brownlee gave me ring.
Marcus Brownlee, you asshole.
you gave me ring. That's what the kids call it. Dude, I got ring. Dang.
Bruh, you got ring? Keep the fuck away from me, man.
Yeah, but dude, we're supposed to go to Tony's tonight. He's having a big kegger, and I got
No, but it's happening
ring.
on my 7th day.
I got.
Have you actually seen the ring?
Yeah, I saw the first
I
two.
haven't. No, it's too
No, I know
scary.
you have.
I've seen Scary Movie 3.
And I saw the new one.
You gotta watch it if you're going to talk about this.
We should do a commentary track on
Yeah,
it.
we should.
If you
Do it
guys,
after this ends, we'll do.
if you guys edit out the jump scares for me, I'm totally down.
If you want to come over tonight and watch The Ring with us, we'd love that.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
All right, well, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm almost there.
Because we're looking at you.
Yeah, we're
Huh?
watching
You're in
you.
your
Oh, hold on.
If you
Yep,
turn it, you
on my
just turn the
way.
camera off.
No, I'm on my way.
That's funny, I don't hear.
Oh, green light.
That doesn't like a car.
Oh, yellow light. I'm gonna slow down. I don't want to get this one. Doo-doo-doo.
You could have ran into that red light.
Hello?
Is that a train?
This
I
is
hear?
this is the police. There's a train coming. You better get out of this area. Oh, thanks, police officer. That's him now.
Go across the train tracks before the train gets there.
Do. I don't know. Oh, I'm here. I'm at Dustin. Oh, I went to the wrong house. My bad.
Oh, you went back to your house.
Yes.
Yeah, that happens to me too.
I meant to go to work, but I ended up just making my apartment.
Sorry, Bob.
That cop really threw me off because I'm sure you guys didn't see it because I turned my camera off. But he had demon eyes. His eyes were upside down and like
So how
terrifying.
can you trust anything he said?
I was also more scared of the fact that we didn't hear you get pulled over. We just heard him announce himself.
Yeah, that's true.
Latency.
Frame rate drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you lying to us?
I thought it was weirder that he knocked when he left. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but he knocked on my window. Then he
did.
also knocked on his way out.
Oh, they normally do that just to let you know that you're sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy was demon. He had demon eyes.
Yeah.
You should report him
I should.
Or-
Okay, guys.
for being a demon.
I'm going to report this video for being too long. Scream is moving on. Titanic versus Scream. Vote below. This is the last time you can do it. Vote below. This is the last time we can do it.
Below.
Vote below. Vote.
What movie you guys gonna vote for?
Oh yeah, let me tell you right now.
I think I already know. But you want to know something else that's fun before we sign off? Neve Campbell is in a Titanic movie as well.
Which one?
It's hold on. Star of Scream, Neve Campbell, by the way.
One of the hottest '90s women on the planet.
She's in a movie called Give me a second. Titanic. Oh, sorry, it's a mini series. Titanic: Blood and Steel.
Miniseries.
What's Blood and Steel?
You know what?
Titanic. Subtitled.
Yeah.
Blood
Well, what is it?
It's a mini series.
About Titanic or about making it?
I guess so. Do you want me to read the synopsis? The construction of the RMS Titanic at the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast against the background of union riots, political and religious conflicts, and a romance between a young, ambitious engineer and an Italian immigrant. Oh, do you think?
Fabrizio.
You think it's Fabrizio? So it sounds like
I'll never Campbell.
It sounds like
so
they're
it sounds
making
like
the
it's not
Titanic.
based on the Titanic at all. However, you could look at this as a prequel, potentially to
Scream?
No.
She needs to be arrested.
She
Anyway,
needs to
that's
be
all I have to say.
arrested?
That's all I have to say.
Neve Campbell's too hot in Scream.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say she should be arrested because the Titanic sank and she didn't build it good enough.
She didn't do it.
She should
She
be
didn't do
arrested
anything to
because
stop it.
she's deliberately going around giving the ring to
You didn't hear this? Did you hear about this? You know about this? She's saying.
But
she's saying,
that's-
like, watch
that's-
this new trailer for my new movie.
That's why celebrities are getting canceled in this universe because they're ringing people.
Turns out they're using their privilege to ring poor people.
Yeah, they're saying,
I-
"Hey, Dustin, you want to be in my movie?" No,
Yeah.
no, say no, no.
No.
Well, watch this ring video.
Here's a fun prank. If you had the ring, you would go up to someone's doorbell.
Damn it! I
And
was
then,
about to
and,
make
then
this
you'd,
joke.
and then you'd put it up to their door so that when they have to see who's at their door, they have to look at the ring tape.
They'd have to change their name, the ring company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. That's. I want to see a whole movie about that. The ring company being like, "Dang, the ring
I mean,
video."
the Corona beer. You think? I mean, they're fine.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
but-
not being associated with a demonic video.
They're being they're being associated with a plague.
To be fair, Dylan, it's a fake plague, so I wouldn't be too
It's
mad
a
about
plan.
that.
It's a pandemic.
That's true. I'm sorry, guys. I'm stupid.
That's like if Ring Video got rid of their name because of the fake Ring Video in real life right now.
Yeah. the
That's silly.
fake ring.
It's silly. It's stupid.
Well, I think that's a good place to end, confirming that the pandemic is a plandemic and the virus is fake.
We see you, Jeff
everyone
Bezos.
in the Bourne Ultimatum show, don't wear a mask. In fact, no one wear a mask.
You know how we know it's fake? Because how many times have you seen The Ring, Dustin?
A lot.
And how many times have you died?
Not
Yeah,
once.
see? It doesn't make sense. That the ring would be fake, but I don't even know what it's called. Corona? It doesn't make sense.
There would be a all gas no brakes video of a ring watch party.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.